Hello and welcome to episode 47 of the CWA, the Real World Draft Series here on the channel, as we have more qualifying matches, a bit of a theme here for these TVs for the next, at least the next two of them, as before we get to the Stu Hart Memorial Cup Classic show, man, and what a two qualifying matches that we have for this Stampede TV show, as it's going to be Brock Lesnar and Kenta's the first match, which, obviously you probably see where that's going, but Kenny Omega and John Morrison, that's a match that just seems like would be fucking awesome if it actually happened. Like, they're just two very similar athletes, two extremely incredible athletes, in my opinion, as far as those two go. They would probably kill it if they ever had a match together. We'll probably never know now, as they've never obviously been in the same promotion at the same time. But still, you can never. It might have been able to happen in AAA, but to my knowledge, that's not happened. I'd be so funny if it did happen in Triple H. But I think that's the off the top of my head. If I would have heard that was going on in AAA when Kenny Omega was going for the Mega Champion, probably would have watched that match. But because I think they just missed each other. Because obviously Kenny Omega was really there, not really when he was a part of New Japan, more of like an AEW setting. So maybe though, I could be wrong. I could have swore at least Morrison wasn't there when they were, but who knows? All right, so I've talked long enough about maybe that match happened, maybe it didn't happen. It's happening here though, in this fictional world of the CWA. And we also have an awesome tag match. Got Blood Generation of Shima and Ricky Doi taking on the Young Bucks, which those two two teams have not faced off against each other 2v2. They faced off against each other in the War Games match, or the Dungeon Wars match, not the War Games match, the Dungeon Wars match. But still, should be a hell of a match. Should actually be a really good card. Without further ado, let's run the damn thing. The pre-show, we have two women's matches. As Toni Storm, Chris Statlander, Toni Storm getting the win. At least Toni Storm's getting a little bit better. She gets in with a strong 0-9-31. They had a pre-show match 2 months ago in August, and it was a 35. So see there, at least they're improving. Hopefully at a more rapid rate, but highly doubt it. As the next pre-show match, 48. Candice LeRae with a 52. Chelsea Green with a 27. So I feel like the women's division, they're getting better. It's taken way too long for them to get better at the same time. Plus, we're bringing in some of the girls from around the world that are hopefully helping out the product in the end. Those are the two pre-show matches. Now on to the main show, which you see the Stampede TV intro, as always. The graphics for the graphics so far. So obviously you have the buys with Pac, Kevin Steen, Brody Lee, Roger Strong, and Sasha Banks as the champions, plus Kevin Steen winning that Fatal 4-Way. Then you have now Chris Hero joining the fray as he won his qualifying matchup, as then also did Bryan Danielson as he won his qualifying matchup. So it should be interesting to see now how the rest of the bracket plays out. We have a little promo before we get to Brock Lesnar and Kenta, as Father James Mitchell says, "Tonight is the night. My beast incarnate is my deacon of destruction, Brock Lesnar. It's his return to glory tonight." And it begins with Kenta. Kenta better be ready for my beast to be unleashed, as his path of destruction starts with him. Because here comes the pain, Kenta. Kenta, the pain is coming. You have an F5 with your name on it. Courtesy, Brock Lesnar, as you see there. But doesn't get the win thanks to that fucking F5. As Brock Lesnar, F5 into the Kimura. Add a little bit insult to injury. He wants to hear his opponents writhing in pain, for the Kimura lock, as he gets the submission win in 11 minutes. It's Brock with a 59, Kenta with a 51. Kind of wild that this is the opener of the show. This kind of shows you how jam-packed these qualifying matches are. Plus, we got an hour of TV. We want to put the best hour of TV we can. 59. Not bad. Not a bad opener at all. For the qualifying matches for next week, which gets a 39. Not great at all. So you're going to have Sami Zayn versus The Miz. And then you're going to have Rey Fenix taking on Tommy End. Which Rey Fenix and Tommy End, they were involved in a tag match in PWG, as Heroes Eventually Die. Chris Hero, Tommy End against the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix, Pentagon Jr. That tag match was insane. Sami Zayn and The Miz, as far as WWE goes, they've had to cross paths. I mean, they've had to have, but nothing like crazy off the top of my head. Maybe they've had some great stuff though. Off the top of my head, I want to say there was a crazy ass 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. I want to say maybe Miz was the fourth guy in that match because it was Kevin, Sammy, Claudio, and then I think Miz was the fourth guy. But that match was awesome, and that's just off the top of my head. But that was obviously a 4-way match where you see maybe the singles match wise, see what Miz and Sami Zayn could do as the tag match of the Young Bucks and Blood Generation. Set this to steal the show, which I think really did a great job here as the Young Bucks getting the win, as Nick Jackson pinning the Ricky Doyle with a Meltzer driver. The Ricky Doyle is the weak link, as you see there with the 47s off his game too, but a pretty solid match. All for this. That was an awesome little match that we had for this TV, as the Young Bucks are going to win. Now, obviously, maybe, could be, Golden Lovers Young Bucks. We might see that again down the line as for the main event. That qualifying matchup. It is Kenny Omega versus John Morrison. As you all know from beforehand, and John Morrison off his game. I was hoping for something better than a 58. It's Kenny Omega the 63-44 for John Morrison. That's tough. As One Winged Angel gets the win for John Morrison, or gets the win rather for Kenny Omega. As John Morrison and Ty Valkyrie were a good pairing. That's what I was reading as. It's why I said John Morrison, as Kenny Omega getting the win, advancing to the Memorial Cup Classic show, the Stewart Memorial Cup Classic tournament, as we'll see how the show did at 60. Lost Pop. Could have gained a lot more if we had, British regions and Oceania regions, where if it wasn't for restricted viewing number of, limited number of views. But we're kind of stuck in limbo thanks to a lot of thanks to our product not really being perfect the first couple of months of this series. Really fucked up this entire series. But that's the way she goes for TW's WrestleMania 6 fucking poster. Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan. Thank you all for watching this CWA Stampede TV show. As we got 2 more names joining the fray for the Stewart Memorial Cup Classic, now being Kenny Omega and Brock Lesnar. Obviously 2 big names there. As now Katsuhiko Nakajima's back to 100%. So that's good for Access there, and good for No Mercy as well. As we'll just see Samoa Joe. Matt Jackson's now gone because it was a loan period, so we're going to bring him back. Great. Somebody got divorced. Tyler Breeze and Ashley Miller. All right. Tyler Breeze. Now, Nikki Bella she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Good for her. And so did Brie. That's fun. Oh, yeah, that's right. They were pregnant at the same time, so that does add up. How fun. Becky Lynch was injured. How fun. Just kind of showing what's going on in the world. Still a little bit is. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you guys next time as we have just one last CWA Stampede TV show, and then I believe it should be close enough to the Stu Hart Memorial Cup Classic. So exciting times are ahead, as we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.